Welcome back, everybody, to the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. We are here for a very rainy game against Iowa State. And it is time for kickoff. Iowa State is kicking it away to Oklahoma State to start us off in this ball game. And he's going to take it to the 30. And about the 31 is where Jaden Nixon is going to be brought down to start us off today. And we'll get started off. Rangel's handing it off to Gordon, who just gets absolutely blown up at the line. Oklahoma State, of course, is having a very up and down season, taking down teams like North Texas by barely a couple points. Taking down other teams, such as USC, by a large margin. But then again, you're also falling to teams like Louisville, Kentucky. The ups and downs of this season just do not seem to end. Rangel off his back foot couldn't get the accuracy needed for that pass. We'll have to see how Oklahoma State does against the Iowa State team today. There is a lot riding on the line. At a record of 3-4, it would be hard to make a bowl game, but if they can win the rest of the games this season, they might have a chance. He's going out. Rangel made it to him, but Johnson just couldn't get anywhere else. 4th and 4 to start us off the game. It's going to be 3 and out, but the Oklahoma State Cowboys are deciding to go for it. Don't know what they see in this Iowa State team, but I guess they were willing to risk it all right now, right here. Could result in an early turnover. He's going out. He's got nothing. He makes it to Johnson, who is able to stay behind him and make the pass. What an amazing last-ditch effort to get that pass away. This is the kind of team that OSU needs to be playing as to keep up this great level of play, this good level of skill. Up over the top, Bruce was able to catch it and hold on. Some adjustments on the line always seem to save Oklahoma State in the end. Rangel, of course, still has the starting QB position. Bowman has eagerly been awaiting his chance to come back out on the field, training hard, week in, week out, trying to win that back. But he has not gotten it yet, and we've got a man down on the field. And it looks like it was Bruce. Looks like he had some damage to his hip there. Hopefully he'll be able to come back out of that. That was a rough one right there. He made the catch. Great gain for Oklahoma State, but can't be taking injuries like that and still come up top. Edenfield couldn't catch it, nearly dropped it into a fumble. Oklahoma State is currently ranked 8 in the Big 12, nowhere near the top 25, but they are 8th in their conference. Once again, if they can win out for the rest of this season, they've got a very good chance at making a bowl game. But when you throw interceptions like that, it's not going to do you much good. At least they didn't go 3 and out. They did get pretty close before Zach Lovett just immediately took that one away from him. We'll have to see how the rest of this game goes for Oklahoma State Cowboys. Another loss could definitely put the Cowboys out of ball game contention for the rest of the season. We don't want to see that happen, neither do they. We'll have to see if they can make up for it here. Stribling managed to catch it. DeJon Stribling, amazing reception. Let's hope he can get up. Of course, Oklahoma State loves this hurry-up offense. There is nothing more they love than this. He's backing out of there. He's got a man. Can he catch it? Johnson caught it, but he dropped it at the last second. It looked really close. They had to really look at that one to see if he made it out or not, and he did not make it out. Going to bring us to 2nd and 10. They've got a bunch of guys on the line up there. Iowa State is ready. Gordon couldn't get past his own lineman, though. That's going to bring us to 3rd and 9. If you can get a little further out of here, perhaps you can take it all the way in for a field goal, if nothing else. More movement on the line. Getting some receivers out there in contention. He's moving up. He's got a man. Stribling. It was just knocked away. Looked like he could have gotten to it a little quicker, but no luck going there. It's now going to bring us to 4th and 9. Oklahoma State is going for it again. Really, you have to. You're really only burning yourself if you don't go for it on places like this. Out there, Johnson caught it, and he managed to catch it this time, making up for that earlier drop. Man, Rangel had to scramble his way out of that one. Didn't look like he was going to be able to get any momentum. Looked like he was going to be taken down for a loss. But he managed to hold it. Up the middle again, Stribling, caught it. You know, this rain always makes for difficult passing plays. And Oklahoma State, like a lot of teams, does enjoy passing plays. And we've seen no shortage of drops today. Rangel's out on the side. Couldn't get to him. It would have been a great pass, but he couldn't even make a play on it. Just watched it sail right on by him. Second and 10. See if we can get at least a field goal out of this. Gordon rushed for 1 yard. You know, a lot of these teams have really adapted to Ollie Gordon this season, which is unfortunate. He's had some really good games, but there have just been more that he's been stopped on, absolutely stuffed on the run. A lot of teams are coming prepared for it today. Out to the side, Presley couldn't even keep it. This close to the half, don't know if they're even going to go for it. They are, though. They really think they want to go for it. You could take a field goal, maybe, this length. But nope, they are going to go for it. Presley managed to get himself just over the marker. The drive stays alive. That's what you got to love about this Oklahoma State team. If nothing else, they have been ecstatic, fighting for every yard, every chance that they get. And on plays where they probably shouldn't go for it, Johnson, like that one, that was a dangerous pass to tight end Josiah Johnson, but they went for it, and it paid off in the end. Amazing. Saw it, managed to stay out of trouble, just get across the goal line. That's going to even us up here at 7-7. Kick is away, and it's good. Amazing comeback here in the second quarter. Arizona State and Louisville is up. When we go to the half, you might want to go check that game out. Louisville is currently ranked 23rd in the nation. Arizona State, not a win yet, but we've seen plenty of upsets this season. Something to follow. Texas Tech and Oregon State are also battling it out. Two teams that most might consider pretty mid, but those are the kind of battles you have to watch out for because both of them want it just as bad. And we are now here in the third quarter. Iowa State had the ball to start the second half, but couldn't get anything going with it. Once again, going up the front, Gordon takes a guy off, but gets slammed back. 4-yard rush, that's the best he's done all day. Oklahoma State's probably going to try and mix up their playbook a little bit here in the second half, see what they can get going. They relied a lot on the passing game early on. Will they stay reliant on it today through the second half? Some stumbling blocks, but Stribling not only caught it, he almost got in. Did you see that? He was mere inches away. Dejon Stribling really did his best to pull out there. And Rangel was sacked. Tried to make an adjustment, just got sacked for it instead. We've all been there. You doubt what the coach called, and you just got to try and take a risk. Adjustments again on the line. Let's see if Oklahoma State can actually make this work. He's open. Josiah Johnson, once again, his second touchdown pass of the game. That's going to make it 14-7. Maybe Oklahoma State's got some life in it yet. Well, Iowa State, as we expected, was able to take advantage of that gutsy move and even it up 14-14. And Purchase just lurked Rangel. What a bad timed interception to come out of this one. And absolutely bailed out there. They got a little too aggressive and found their interception negated. I know there are some Oklahoma State fans out there, just as I am right now, who couldn't believe the heartbreak that was going to come from an interception like that. Rangel gets sacked. Looks like everybody's a little rattled. The Iowa State boys are really talking down to him, thinking he was going to come into their house and do something, but not today. No sir, no ree. Rangel's just booking for it, trying to get that first down. A 17-yard rush from Garrett Rangel. He had some open guys, decided he was going to keep it all on his own. Really believed in it. Oh, but that may have been a mistake. He's still down there. That may have been a mistake on his part, trying to stay like that. But it's just 3rd and inches now. Bowman is out there. This is his chance to shine, but they're just handing it off to Gordon to get the conversion. Hopefully, they're just going to try and drain out the rest of the clock, hit that field goal for the win. Down to Collins. Getting a little closer. Collins really had his legs stretched out there. That did not look good, but he seems to be all right. Going out. Oh, a bad option play. Bad option play. Collins is a little slow to get up. Oklahoma State's going to take their timeout. You've got 1, maybe 2 chances to get a little closer. Maybe 2 if you play it smart. Trying to make some adjustments. Presley couldn't get it. Oklahoma State takes another timeout. They are really just looking to get as close as they can. So their kicker can go out there and nail a field goal. If not, we're going to bring this thing into overtime. Bowman managed to get it. That's pretty good yardage. Pretty good yardage for me. I think I would go for the field goal right now and hope that the defense can hold on a little bit. But they're going to try and give him a straighter shot at it. Gordon just got that extra little bit. And Oklahoma State takes its last timeout. They're going to take the field goal and hopefully drill it down. If not, we're going to see this game go into overtime. Rangel is out with back spasms, we just heard. Hopefully he'll be able to come back next week. Oklahoma State drills the field goal, manages to secure the win over Iowa State. A 17-14 absolute thriller of a second half. I know my heart's beating as an Oklahoma State fan. My heart is beating so very hard. Thought we were going to lose it there. Josiah Johnson deserves player of the game. Him or Stribling. Absolute dominant in this game. Iowa State walks off the losers, but it was a real close game. If that interception had not been overturned, we'd be talking about an entirely different ballgame ending here. Every one of these boys really stepped up today. Rangel's taking risks. Gundy's taking risks. Davidson's taking risks. Stribling, Johnson, Bowman, Gordon. All of them are stepping up to take the big risks. It doesn't always pay off, but they are fighting for every yard, every point of the game. That number 1 defense held on clutch today. That's going to do it today for the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. We'll talk to you all later.